Hi, John here again for it'sidiomatic.com, and we're talking about growing your English language in context. And today, that context is going to be, well, I've got my helper here, King Louis. The context we're going to use today is one of my instructive writings. Number 19 to be exact, from it'sidiomatic.com. And this is called No Shirt, No Shoes, No Problem. So we're going to test your hearing skill today. No shirt, no shoes, no problem. No problem. Is it just me, or does this newish expression sound just a little dismissive, especially when we hear it from a waiter, a waitress, a wait person, to cover all bases? Doesn't it sound more polite to say, certainly, my pleasure, right away, I'd be happy to take care of that for you, or some other phrase expressing an affirmative response to a reasonable request? That assumes that the request is reasonable, although we know that at times requests by patrons of businesses are anything but reasonable. The customer is always right seems in its absolutism to be ridiculous on its face. Who we have to thank for this motto that has made generations of proud store clerks into quivering lowly serfs and some customers into unreasonable tyrants is hard to say. But Harry Gordon Selfridge, John Wanamaker, and Marshall Field seem to be the prime suspects. Still, to my ear, no problem sounds like something blurted out by an overrushed bartender in a Hawaiian shirt, surfer shorts, and sandals while he shakes up another margarita. But I must confess that the more this expression bugs me, the more it creeps into my own speech. I say it or type it to my online students all the time, even though I know my pleasure is 1,000 times more polite, not to mention more professional. It's become a subliminal compulsion. I just can't stop saying it. As impolite as no problem might be, it is positively elevated language by comparison to no sweat, which we in my generation all used to use, and all the time. Would you think it was disrespectful? Would you take offense if a wait person or a store associate were to use such common speech in reply to your request? Could you show me something in a triple extra large, please? No sweat, dude. Not if you're a laid-back sort of person who goes by the watchword, don't sweat the small stuff. No worries is very popular now, especially with women. I would really start to have some worries if I started hearing a lot of men saying this. I have no evidence, but suspect this is one of those expressions sent over to us from the UK just to needle us, just to get under our skin. Are they still sore about that little revolution thing? No worries is a little different than no problem. It is a word of consolation offered to someone who has just committed some kind of faux pas. You just drove over my foot with your monstrous SUV, but no worries. Some years ago, there seemed to be a developing problem with male customers coming into convenience stores in various stages of undress. Hard to believe, I know. You started seeing signs in front of these stores that read, no shirt, no shoes, no service. The signs were all the same. You could apparently buy them pre-printed at the local office supply store. It seems the customer is always right has its limits. In response to this social movement came the popular song, No Shoes, No Shirt, No Problems by Kenny Chesney. Again, I think it's a great way to grow your vocabulary and especially to improve your hearing skill by listening to vocal music. If you like this method of learning English in context, I hope you would subscribe to my channel. I plan on making a new video about weekly. And also, I hope you would check out itsidiomatic.com. You can read this post over to see how well, how effective your listening was as I read this piece. Great to see you again. Hope to see you again soon.